here. Welcome. So here's what's great about that, you guys. Welcome, YouTube. So glad you're here. So those of you listening on TikTok, if you have to jump off early or want to rewatch this, just go to YouTube and watch it, because YouTube does let me upload the replay as well. So make sure you go to my profile and start following me on YouTube. And welcome, YouTube. Again, when you guys are jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. And YouTube, if you're watching the replay, just put replay in the comments. Now, this is day 2. And yesterday, welcome everybody. Let me kind of recap what we covered yesterday. Yesterday, we talked about awareness. Why isn't your content working? Right? The moment you can master this is when the money follows. If you're not making money, if you're selling something that can help people, that can truly help people get results, then if it's not selling, it's because something is off in your marketing. Okay. Hey, welcome everybody. I love to see all my South Africa family on here today. I love that. I absolutely love that. And so you need to ask yourself this. How many of you were on yesterday's webinar? Put a 1 in the comments if you attended yesterday. Hello, welcome. Let me know in the comments, okay? If not, screenshot this real quick. If you weren't on yesterday, screenshot this real quick. That way you have this. Okay, and for those of you that said you were on yesterday, how many of you actually took the time and did this? That's what I'm wondering, because this is important. This is what will bring out, oh, Hawaii in the house. I love it. Oh, I love you. You guys are so awesome. We're all just family. It's so fun that we all get to hang out together, right? So when you become aware of your content, you guys know what to fix. So many people make decisions over content off of how they feel. There's no money made in that. The money is made in the data, knowing, right? Hello, my friend. How are you doing? And so we talked about why it wasn't working. And then we talked about the shift from information to emotion, how to bring in more emotion. Okay, so that was yesterday. So are you guys ready? Okay. Oh, I love it. Okay, you guys ready? Let's go to day 2. And by the way, if you want access to the notes of day 1 and day 2, if you go right here, okay, dailypaidbusiness.com, you go there. Once you get an email from me, email me that you want the notes from this, and I will give you the complete notes so you can work on this. Alabama in the house. How's Tracy doing today? I love it. Because if you can master this, that's when the money follows. Okay, so day 2, ready? This is what we're talking about today. We are literally talking about the 3 types of content that you should be creating. Now, here's what's interesting, because I'm going to cover those 3 types of content with you. And then when you're looking at them, I want you to ask yourself, so which one do I create more of? And which one am I most comfortable with? Then the next question you need to ask yourself is, what is my weakest one that I need to improve on? Because your goal to build a wildly successful business, your goal to build followers that people that will become your number 1 customers, your goal is to do all 3 pieces of these types of content. Okay. So I'm going to take the time and break down each of those pieces of content with you. And then guess what? We have another page. So today we are doing 2 pages because I don't have to rush today like I had to yesterday. Hello, welcome everybody. So if you guys see me going back and forth, by the way, I'm going live here on TikTok and I'm going live on YouTube as well. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's talk about attraction content. The purpose of this is grow your audience, okay? That is the main goal when you create attraction type of content. Is you're just trying to grow your audience. You're trying to get more attention, because you realize the more attention you can get, the more money you can make, right? Hello, welcome everybody. Thanks for all the love. You guys are great, by the way. So the best way to achieve that, okay, oh gosh, let me get this set up correctly. The best way to achieve that is literally, you guys, through 7-second trends. So what I mean by that is create a 7-second video and use a trending song. Okay, this is TikTok. YouTube, the best way to do that for YouTube would actually be create a long form video, take the long form video and create some shorts out of that. Okay, because your shorts can push in on YouTube, your shorts can push people back to your long form video. Okay, that's the way it is on YouTube. Now, as for like TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, the best way to do would 7-second videos. This could be like B-roll that's inside your camera roll. Okay, and your goal is to just raise awareness. Hey, I'm here. I'm here. You know, and then the other way with attraction marketing is give them a tip. I want you to think of your behaviors online. How many times have you watched a video and somebody gave you a really good tip and you're like, huh, who is this person? How many of you guys have done that before? I've done that so many times, right? And so it's good to give just a little tip. A tip could be a 30-second tip or something like that, right? And then stand for. When you stand for something, that is what people love, because they're like, okay, I see you. I might not agree with that, but I love the fact that you were bold to stand for something. So let me give you an example. Hi, guys. So let me give you an example. When I launched my business, I literally was so fired up the fact that you can make 100% profit and you didn't have to share your profits with anybody else. I was like, man, you guys, if you're having to share your profits with other people, you're doing it wrong. I stood for something. I also stood for, when I launched my business, I stood for the fact that you realize you can get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. You can get 22 hours a day back with your life, with your family, do the things that you love or need to do. If you're working more than 2 hours a day on your income earning activities, you're doing it wrong. See, I stood for something. By the way, because of that, so I made $7,000 my first month because I went out there, never been on TikTok before, and all of a sudden I stood for something, and people were like, "Who is she? Where'd she come from?" Because I had a bold delivery. Was it easy? Of course not. But I truly believed in that, so it became easier the more I did. Right? Go back and look at my old content. You'll crack up. Like, because of how much I've grown. And that's every one of us, right? So when you create this type of content, you do, it's either, well, you need to do a combination of all of them. A 7-second, you need to do a tip and what you stand for. So another one that I stood for that I was pretty bold with is nobody was going to ever raise my kids and my grandkids. When my children decided to go get jobs and they started having kids, I'm like, well, they're staying with me. We're keeping kids with family. And so I stood for that. And that's why having your own online business is phenomenal, because you get to make choices based off of what you want, not based off of what a boss wants. Hey, good morning, everybody. I love your energy today. You guys are so good. So that's what I stood for. So you guys think about that with you. If you're creating, because so many people create like 7-second videos, but they're just kind of like vanilla. They just blend in. You got to stand out. Or you have to give a tip that you know your perfect customer would be like, ooh, that's really good. I like that. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Now, your goal with this, with the attraction marketing, is get people to follow, like, even share, or grab. And what I mean by grab, go up to my link and grab the Freedom Formula Blueprint. Right? That's your goal. Is literally, hey, if you like this tip today, follow me, because I'm going to continue to give you more tips. Hey, if you think this video would benefit somebody today, share it. The more we can work together and impact lives, the more lives we can impact. Oh, by the way, if you want more information, and if you're loving this tip I gave you today, up in my bio is a free Freedom Formula Blueprint. You should grab it. That's kind of what you do in this one. So that is your goal with the attraction content. Follow, like, share, grab. Okay? So let's go to the next one. Connection content. Now, I will share with you, this is the one I was strongest with when I launched my business. And I think that's why I had success so quickly. Okay? And I will share with you why. Good morning, everybody. Your energy today is awesome. And I love that. This is how high performers show up, with energy like this, right? Because when you show up with energy like this, it's hard to worry about the stuff that you can't change, right? Good morning. All right. So connection content. Again, the purpose of this one is build trust and emotional connection, right? Again, the attraction content, the goal, the purpose is grow your audience. Now, connection content is purpose, build trust and that emotional connection. People buy from people they know, like, and trust, that they feel comfortable with. So if you can create some type of emotional connection, this is where people that have never seen you before are going to see your content and be like, oh, I felt that. Ooh, I get that. Who is this? I really feel seen by her. Do you see the difference? That's your goal with this type of content. How can you create that? Because when you do, you're magnetic. Your marketing becomes magnetic, okay? So probably the reason why I was so good with why connection was my easiest one to create, because it's all based on storytelling. And I'm a mom of 6 and a grandma of 5. I've shared millions of stories with my kids in their life, right? We don't put our kids to bed at night and tell them bedtime facts. We put our kids to bed at night and tell them bedtime stories. So this was why it was easy to me, because I just went out there and I just shared a bunch of stories, or I shared wins. Okay, so that's what is great about, if you're trying to learn these skills and have a very successful business, you need to be part of a community that already has wins. So that way you can use them to support your connection content. So for example, inside my community, we have almost a million wins. It's so awesome to see. But what I can do is, like, I love helping families. So I can use one of the wins that was literally talking, or was literally like a stay-at-home mom. And I can be like, oh my gosh, this is what I love. Look at this. She's a stay-at-home mom. And because she had the courage to take action, look how this has changed her life. Then I could share a little bit of a story. So that created a story and a win. Okay. Another thing is struggles. So I shared that a lot when I first launched my business. The struggle I had in network marketing, having to DM people, having to try to friend request people, having to just call people, and I didn't like that. I shared that struggle, and then I shared, that's why I love digital marketing, because you don't have to do any of that. So again, that was an easy story to sell. Hey, always happy to see you, Deborah. Thank you for being here, my friend. And so that was easy. And then the moments, again, that's kind of what storytelling. So what I did, because you guys, I was like a kid at Christmas when I launched into digital marketing. Like, I was excited. Like, I was like, woohoo, I'm going to learn something new. Like, I showed up with that type of energy every day. So when I would get inside and start learning, and if I had a moment that I was like, that is really cool, I didn't know that, I would literally pick up my phone and I would record a video and share that moment, share that aha moment I had. So what I did is, and this is huge, when I launched my business, I took my followers, or potential followers, potential customers, on this journey with me. It's kind of like behind the scenes. For some odd reason, we just want to create robotic content instead of like, wow, you know what I learned today? I have to share this with you. That's it. Like, because I would, like, a moment, like, I would be going through my information, my training, my learning, and it was like something that was like, wow, this is really cool. I literally would pause the video and I would immediately create a video. So I took people on that journey. Hey, thanks for following me, my friend. Seriously, just call me your hope dealer, because I truly hope today you guys see a different perspective. I do, because I know if you do, it can change your life. It can truly change your life. Everything is in the marketing. If you're selling something that people actually can benefit from and give value to them, then this will work. And by the way, if you're on here with me right now and you're not selling anything, I can help you with that. I can simplify your life, just like that, if you're interested, okay? And so that's what you do with the connection. So we're talking stories, wins, struggles, or moments like that. Okay, people like real. That's where you can be like super authentic. Like I was shocked. And that is the word too. Like I was shocked. And I don't know, maybe I mean, I am naive. Maybe I was like really naive, but I was shocked that I could have my own automated business and that strangers from all over the world could buy from me. So I created so many pieces of content like this is so cool. I have my own automated business. You know, an example of automations for those of you that are like me that had no idea, think of Amazon. Like Amazon is fully automated. Like I got on my computer this morning, I made an order on Amazon and it's going to be at my house in Dallas when I get there. Okay. I didn't have to get on the phone with anybody. I could just make that order and have it shipped there. So that way I didn't have to, from my house here in Kansas, I didn't have to take to there in Dallas. Convenience, right? So think about you having an automated business. How awesome is that? Like when you're doing the things that you love or want to do, people can buy from you. So I created so much content on that because as a mom, as a grandma, that was the coolest thing ever. And then I remember when I got my very first customer, me and my granddaughter were like in my kitchen little dining room area, and I felt this really weird noise on my phone that I'd never heard before. And I was like, or on my watch, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just got a first customer from a complete stranger. I remember running to my desk and pulling it up and seeing where they bought from. I was like, this is awesome. So I created those moments. There's like a video of me and my granddaughter dancing around. She don't know why she was dancing. You know, she was 3, but she knew grandma had high energy. And that's the difference, right? That is that connection content. That is how you do not need a huge following to make money. I made 7,000 my first month. Do you guys realize it took me 6 weeks to get 1,000 followers? So many of you get in such a hurry to get followers when it has nothing to do with followers. It has everything to do with connection. Everything to do with connection. Okay. So then here, comments. The goal in connection is to get people to comment. Because what happens in the world of social media, if you can get somebody to comment on one of your videos, it's going to help get that video to be pushed out more. And if somebody comments on one of your videos, there's a very big chance that they like you. So if they like you, then, oh my goodness, that means they're your perfect customer or potential perfect customer. So here's the part I love. So if they like you and they comment, the algorithms are going to recognize, hey, ready for this? This is huge. This is huge. They're going to recognize, wow, this person likes her content. Let's go find more people like her. And then the algorithms see all the data of that person that commented and go through the algorithms and find more people just like the one that commented on your video and push your content out to more people like them. That's why you don't want everybody to comment. Trust me, you don't. It can cause havoc to your videos. What you want is the right people, the people that are truly interested. That's why hey, good morning, good morning. Hey, thanks for following me, my friend. Just call me your hope dealer, right? Hopefully you guys are getting some value from today. If you're getting value from today, put yes in the comments. Let me know if anybody has literally had a moment like, oh, I get this. Oh, I need to apply this. Huge, right? Good morning. Yes, good. And so here's the thing. That's why you guys, this is so important to know. If you have somebody commenting on your content that is not your ideal customer, block them. Not because that comment bothers you, but because if you don't block them and you're allowing them to comment on your video and you know they're not your perfect customer, the algorithm is going to go find more of them. Example, if you're a woman, you probably get a lot of, hey, I'll be your sugar daddy on your stuff. Block them so the algorithms won't find more guys that are commenting that. And that's what I did. I probably spend more time blocking people now than I do engaging because I'm training. You guys can train your algorithms. And I'm just training the algorithms, right? So you can delete non-right comments. What does that mean? Non-right commenters. What do you mean? Yeah. I love when digital marketers comment on my stuff. I engage with that like crazy because I want the algorithms to find more people that are interested in digital marketing. Because if they can find more people interested in digital marketing, I win. I win big time. Yeah, I win big time, right? So that's that's that. So there's your first piece of content, attraction content, and then this is your connection content. Last but not least is your conversion content. This is where most people struggle. Okay, so we're going to spend some time on this, right? So here we go. First is the purpose of this type of content is move people to take action. That's your only goal with conversion content. Now, here's the problem what most people do, and this is where you guys got to learn the skill, my friend. Most people, and when they create conversion content, they try to sell people. And that's why nobody is buying from you. We live in a world today of value, 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 storytelling, benefits, benefits, benefits. Serve, 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 not sell, sell, sell. So this is where you got to really master your conversion marketing. Because without conversion marketing, nobody will get inside your system and buy from you. Okay? So let's talk about it. That's why you're here to learn it, right? So here we go. Urgency, webinar invites, or a CTA. Now, what I do urgency, webinar, workshops, and CTAs. CTAs are call to actions. Put that in the comments. Call to actions, because that's really important. Hey, thanks for following me, my friend. That's really important, right? So urgency, okay? Urgency is what would give them, now this is huge, what give them a reason to stop scrolling and want to learn more from you. So for example, you guys need to think about this. Do you think somebody wakes up in the morning and is like, oh, I want to see Sally's content today. I'm excited. No, they wake up like, ooh, I'm going to scroll on TikTok, or I'm going to go to YouTube and watch some how-to videos. They're not thinking about you. So you have to create this urgency to get them to take action. If not, guess what? We are a world of procrastinators. I'll get to it later. I'll get to it later. So if you create urgency, they know there isn't later. That is why inside my program, I teach you this. I literally help my community members create urgency because it's tough. Because a lot of people try to think urgency is I'm going to sell them, or I'm going to offer this huge bonus so they buy from me. No, that's selling, not serving. Right? So yeah, call to action is huge. So let me help you guys with that. That's what you're here for, right? And it is to take action, to grab, like I have a Freedom Formula blueprint they can grab, right? Email me and then join. So let me break this down for you. So what I do is I do weekly trainings inside my community. Every single Monday, I do training. I love to help people build wildly successful businesses online so they can leave a legacy for their family. I'm a mom and a grandma. That's the most important thing to me. And I really want to change this generational struggle that we're in, that we think we got to work harder instead of work smarter. Like, it's sad to me when I go to Walmart and see an 80-year-old door greeter. It's sad to me. And it's scary because we are living longer. So more people of the older age are broke. We can change that. And so that is my goal. So that's why I train inside my community every Monday to equip people for what they need to build a successful business. So that's my urgency. I let people know what I'm going to be training on. And when they get started in my program, they're going to be live and interactive training with me. My entire community should do the exact same thing. because I teach that, right? So that's urgency. Like tonight, I'm doing a free webinar. Like I do free webinars every single week. I do free workshops every single month. With those workshops, literally are worth thousands of dollars with the value and information that you get. And the workshop I'm doing this month, I'm going to share with you guys tomorrow. It's going to rock your world. It can literally pay for your holidays. And I teach it for free inside my workshop. And so I do that because that's that urgency. Get people in, right? Get people to take action, because here's the deal. We have a hard time taking action. We can overthink things, or sometimes we don't have the courage, or sometimes we spend so much time going, well, what if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't work? But if I can help create urgency and help you see, but what if it does work? What if it is for you? Because what's the worst case scenario? You could learn something and decide if it's for you. If nothing changes in our life, nothing changes. So that's the type of urgency you have to create. So one of the things that I do is I always send people to grab my Freedom Formula Blueprint. And I tell people, like, for example, today, you guys grab my Freedom Formula Blueprint. Once you get the blueprint, you're going to get an email from me. Reply back to that email and say free webinar. I'll give you the link to the free webinar tonight. If the time doesn't work for you to get on the free webinar tonight, that's okay. I'll send you the replay when it's over, right? If you don't see my email, check your spam or promotions folder. But the webinars tonight, I'm literally breaking down. It's a free webinar. People can take this information and just run with it. I'm breaking down what is digital marketing, why digital marketing, how you can have a freedom-based global business where you can sell to anybody in the world. You're going to get my complete strategies of exactly how I did it. I took this strategy, made 6 figures in 6 months, and made my first million in 17 months without spending any money on ads. And I'm teaching that strategy tonight for free, and people can attend. So that's why I love to do weekly webinars, because that creates urgency in my business. Okay. So that's why when you're building your business, you have to have some type of urgency. Okay. I do monthly workshops that creates urgency, because they're only once a month. They're different every single month. I deliver so much value in them every month, because I see the success people has by getting on my workshops and applying them. That's urgency. Send people to email, right? Or join. Get started now, because here's why. That why is based on where they want to go. So for example, when I was brand new and I didn't even know if like digital marketing was going to work for me, I didn't know if I was too old. I didn't know if it was because I was an introvert. I didn't know. So my urgency that I created was this: hey, join me now. Let's do this together, so you never have to take a calculator to the grocery store again. So I pulled in the emotion with it. What's the worst case scenario? You learn some new skills and you get to meet some really cool people. What's the best case scenario? You start making it the income you need to make, so you never have to take a calculator to the grocery store again. Are you willing to take the worst case to get the best case? That's the type of urgency in Join Me Now that I created. It was 100% based off of their desires. When I spent 2.5 hours the other night going through content, I literally went through a bunch of people, like literally people in the digital marketing arena, just in it. I saw nothing about desires. Like that's what will get people like, whew, because we are so stuck and like our life is in reaction mode and we forget about our desires. So you need leaders, you need mentors to remind you of your desires. And I'm hoping I can remind you guys of your desires today, because if you literally are willing to learn this strategy, it can help you never have to look at your bank account again to make a decision. And if you're burned out, I'm like, oh, can we go out to eat this week? No, not enough money in the bank account. If you're done living that way, you need to learn these skills. Because once you learn these digital marketing skills, once you learn how to attract customers to you, you win. Hey, thanks for following me, my friend. You win. in every area of your life. You win. And then guess what? You have control of your life. You don't got to worry about a boss anymore. You don't got to worry about somebody telling you when you have to work, that no, you can't go to your son's concert because you have to work. You don't got to ever worry about that again, because you've taken control of your life and your finances. Hence why I named it the Legacy Builders Program. So you can learn the skills and strategies so you can leave a legacy. And it starts with this. Okay, so let's look at this. So if you look at the attraction content, the connection content, and the conversion content, let me know in the comments which one do you create the most of. Let me know. And by the way, if you're new to having a business online, learning this before you launch your business is brilliant, because then you'll launch the correct way. Because most people don't take the time to get mentorship like this. And so they launch the wrong way and they spend weeks or even months with zero success. If you learn this and apply this. Okay, so let me know in the comments, which one are you, attraction, connection, or conversion? Which one are you the strongest with? When I launched my business, it was 100% connection, because I love storytelling. I'm a mom, I'm a grandma, we do it all the time, right? Connection, as of this morning, yay, good for you. Greetings, everybody. Yes, connection. Yeah, it is kind of the funnest, right? Attraction is going to get you more attention, build your following quicker. You just want to make sure to do it the right way so the right people start following and engaging your stuff. Conversions is where the money's at, but the money won't be there if you've not mastered this and this one. So if you look at these, which one are you weakest with? Which is your weakness one? Because once you become aware, remember we talked about awareness yesterday. Once you become aware, that's how you fix it. So many people do not take the time to become aware why their content doesn't convert. And that's why it never converts, because that stinking thinking comes in, that limiting belief comes in, and then all of a sudden they're like, it doesn't work for me. I'm different. No, you're different because you weren't willing to learn something new. That's it. Yeah, that's it. So look at this, okay? You guys ready to go to the next? Let me know, you guys enjoying this information today? Is it helping you? I would love to know. Is it helping you guys? Yes, conversion is the toughest, right? Because you want to sell instead of serve. You want to sell instead of serve. And that's what I'm really going to help you with. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you for the reminder. Okay. There we go. Screenshot that real quick, you guys. I apologize. Yeah, screenshot that real quick. Here, I'll get a drink of my stuff while you guys are screenshotting that real quick. Yeah. Okay. Ready? Everybody good? We're good? Did you guys get a screenshot? And again, if you guys want to get the magnetic marketing, when you go here, just send me an email. Once you get that, find the email I send you, reply to that email and say, send me the PDF. I literally have all of these questions and everything based off of yesterday was day 1 and today's day 2. I literally have all of that if you want it, so you can go through it. And all those questions I asked yesterday, you guys can get free access to it. I made a worksheet for it, okay? Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so let's go here. Now, based off of what we just talked about, okay, let's now do the content pillar. You guys, if you take this, you're going to get your life back. You're never going to have to wake up every day going, oh, I got to create content. What should I talk about today? You will no more do that. You will have clarity and know what to create. Okay, so this is it. You got to choose your main focus and you got to brainstorm 3 subtopics under it. So can I give you an example of that? So for example, choose your main topic. Maybe it's family and financial freedom and time freedom. So here's the thing. Every single person on this entire planet wants more time with their family, wants more independence of time and financial freedom. Everybody. But unfortunately, that's what everybody says. So you have to stand out, right? So you got to take them. So, oh gosh, where's my, hold on. So let me take it. So let's just do that. So I'm writing the choose the focus. Let's just say family. And then time and financial freedom. By the way, you guys, I'm doing a free workshop tonight, and you can take this information and what you learn in the free workshop, and you can explode and build a wildly successful business this year. And then literally take this information, and if you want, I will give you a strategy of how to make 6 figures in 2026. So make sure you get access to the free webinar. All you gotta do is go right here. You're gonna get an email from me, and you're also gonna get the Freedom Formula Blueprint. Once you get that email, reply to that email and say free webinar. I'll give you free access to it. And here's the thing, if you can't get on live tonight, that's 100% okay. I will send you the replay. After you watch the replay, just email me with any questions. I would love to help you, okay? So make sure you get that. So we have family, time, and financial freedom. So let's create 3 subtopics based off of that. So again, people use time freedom and financial freedom completely the wrong way, okay? So this is what I said, right? Family, what do people want? They want more time with their family. So here's what I did. Instead of saying financial freedom, I thought of a mom. And you know what kind of financial freedom she would love first and foremost? To never take a calculator to the grocery store again. You know what type of freedom families would love? To not sit there after payday and pay all their bills and be broke. That they worked all week, 40 hours, 50 hours, 60 hours with drive time and commute time away from their family, to not even have money to go out to dinner, to not even have enough money left over to literally go on a date night or go to the movies or go to the trampoline world, right? That's how you say time and financial freedom. That's the subtopics you have to come up with. Okay. And this is in every single category. If you're like somebody that helps people lose weight, instead of saying, hey, do you want to lose 30 pounds over the holidays? Okay. Everybody says that. So what if you said, hey, would you like to lose 30 pounds over the holidays without having to give up the holiday treats and without having to spend hours in the gym every day? Oh, those are really good subtopics. And then you share the value of how you can lose weight without giving up the treats, or how you can lose weight without spending hours in the gym. What is that hot tip you can give them? And they get that hot tip from you and they're like, where have you been my entire life? They feel understood by you. That's your hot ticket, my friend. So for example, why I made $7,000 my first month with a brand new TikTok is because I went out there and I immediately created a connection to get moms to be like, oh my gosh, she gets me. She gets me. I feel understood by her. Where's she been my entire life? Because I went out there and I said, how would you like to never take a calculator to the grocery store again? My friend, that's the exact same thing as financial freedom. The exact, but I added emotion. So that's why you have to create 3 subtopics. So my other subtopic was, how would you like to get 22 hours back in your day with your family to do the things that you love? Think about it. I just said time freedom, but I said it at a way that a mom would be like, that's me, or a dad would be like, that's me. It's how you say things is how you're going to get people to know, like, and trust you. Is this making sense? Let me know in the comments. Like, are you guys having like a breakthrough with your business? Like how we use these so loose, but if we turn, and it's any category, you can tell me what you're selling right now and I can help you. Hey, thanks for following me, my friend. I literally can help create the content pillar for what you're selling by stop using no emotion words that people use loosely. Good. I'm glad it's helping you. Yes, this makes sense. Yes. So let me give you another example. Okay. On time and financial freedom. Again, hey, how would you like more time with your family? How would you like more financial freedom with your family? Okay. Everybody says that. So this is what I say. How would you like to never have to look at your bank account again and this weekend be able to go do the things that you've always wanted to do as a parent? Or how would you like to be able to retire in the next 3 years and make more money than you do at your job and get 22 hours back in your day? How many of you that want to retire in the next 3 years would hear me say that and be like, what is she talking about? Not that you believe me, because that's pretty bold, but you're curious what I said. That creates a curiosity. Because you're going to want, if you truly want to retire in the next 3 years and you truly want to make more money than you've ever made at a job, and you would like to have 22 hours back in your day, you're going to listen, even if you agree or not. That's that. Yay, I'm glad it makes sense. That's the bold delivery. So you have to create these subtopics for your content based off of your perfect customer, based off of words that are overused. Here's how I explain this. These 3 subtopics are what's called the purple cow. Okay. I'm from Kansas. So let me explain the purple cow. I'm from Kansas, and when I go back to my hometown, there's tons of cattle yards, and there's cattle everywhere. There's cows everywhere. I don't even notice them because I'm used to them. But if I went back today and I saw a purple cow in the field, I'm stopping. I'm going to wonder, why is there a purple cow? When you, my friend, can become the purple cow online, people are going to stop their scroll. So you have to figure out how you can become the purple cow so people stop their scroll, because that's the goal. How do you get people to stop their scroll? People don't stop the scroll if you're creating content like everyone else. They're going to stop the scroll when you stand for something. Remember, attraction marketing, you got to stand for something. Example, I stand for the fact that people can truly get their income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. I stand for that. I've been standing that for 2.5 years, and it's true. If you have this strategy of what you do in those 2 hours and you learn to apply it, that's the purple cow. Or how would you like to never take a calculator to the grocery store again? Or how would you like to retire in 3 years and make more money than you do at a job? That's a purple cow, because I can truly show people that. So you have to become that. That's how you stop the scroll. And people spend no time mastering that. Master that, whatever industry you're in. If you're in real estate, you got to become the purple cow. You got to stand out in a field of thousands of other realtors. My daughter is a hairstylist. I'm like, you got to become the purple cow amongst the thousands and thousands of other hairstylists. What is your uniqueness? What are you going to bring to the table? Hey, Jessica, how are you, my friend? And that is huge. Because, my friend, when you master that, people will notice you. The reason why your content isn't working yet is because people haven't noticed you yet. They haven't discovered you. That's why creating these 3 subtopics. Now, let me tell you, I create new ones every week. Good morning, my friend. Every week. Okay. And then I literally all week, that's all I talk about. That every week is a new one. Yes. Okay. Ready? The system: plan, post, profit. How many of you literally every week you're like, okay, I'm going to plan, I'm going to post, I'm going to profit? Or how many of you are building a business in such reactive mode? My content isn't working. Nobody's buying. Nobody. Do you think you're going to build a plan, post, and profit with that type of stinking thinking? See, this is how CEOs show up. CEOs know that every once in a while they're going to get knocked down, but they get back up because they know how to plan, and they know how to post, and they know how to profit. It's the 3 P's that will set you free. When you create a strategy for your business, plan, post, and profit, guess who wins? You, my friend. Yeah. Guess who wins? You. And I love it. So let's talk about it, because you're going to turn the strategy into a weekly routine. Are you guys ready to create a winning weekly routine in your business? Put a yes or yes in the comments. Yes or yes in the comments. Who's ever moderating for me? Thank you. I don't know what I missed, but thank you. You're great. I love it. I love community, man. We just all work together. Yes, good, good. I love it. I love the energy today, by the way. Okay, so plan a week in advance. A week in advance. So every week, this is going to simplify your life right now. I like to do it Sunday mornings because it's quiet, because I still get up early every day, no matter what, because I'm a high performer, and I get up early every day, and I like to do Sunday mornings because it's quieter Sunday mornings. And what I do is I document all of my data for the week. So I will go to my automated system, okay? And I'm gonna give you guys every step right now. So you might want to grab a pen and paper and write this down. I go to my automated system and I put the last 7 days, and I put how many people visited my capture page, my automated sales page, now my automated capture page where I collect emails. So I write that number down. And then how many people landed on there, and then what was the conversion of that capture page, which means, like, did it convert at 15%? Did it convert at 20%? Did it convert at 5%? Did it convert at 50%? Like, what is the conversion of that? Then I go to how many leads did I get this week? Okay, that's the first thing I do. Then the second thing I do, okay, this is more aggressive, but if I'm getting leads, then this is something I do. If you're not getting leads yet, you don't got to worry about this step, obviously. Then I go to my sales page and I write down how many people went to my sales page. And then I write down how many people landed on each of my product sales pages. Okay. So those are the numbers. That's what I do on my automated system. Then I go inside my number one channel that I market on is TikTok. So I'll go inside my TikTok and I will write down how many people visited my profile in a week, how many new followers, how many new comment engagement. And then I will go look at my followers, or not my followers, the viewers, the people that engage and stuff in my content. I will look at if it's, I'll put the percent, how many percent of males and how many percent of females. Then I'll go to the countries, because I have to pay attention to that. Because I had one video that went really crazy and I made a mistake of not shutting it off soon enough. And it literally took my content to Nigeria. Which, gosh dang it, I wish I could help them in Nigeria, but literally 90% of the scammers come from Nigeria. So I'm still having to constantly block. So I'm still like, Nigeria is still, and this happened, you guys, over the summer, and I haven't got it completely. And Nigeria wasn't even on my list prior to that video going viral. So all of you that wish for viral videos, that's not me. I've made millions with only 2 videos went viral. No, maybe 3. That's it. And the other 2 I had to shut off, and I messed up and I didn't shut the number 3 off. And now Nigeria is my number 3 country. So my goal is every week to bring other countries in to push that down. So that is all the data I keep track of. Then, by the way, I can do all of this in like 4 minutes. You know, it's like, write the numbers down. Then I go look at my last 7 videos that I did, or last 7 days of videos. So it was 21 days of videos. And I see which ones performed the most. Now, here's the difference of you and me. I do not mean perform the most. Yeah, it's a good old Lord. It's crazy. It's insane. It sucks. That's why I say, you guys, pay attention to that. If you guys ever have a video go viral, here's my hot tip for you today. If you ever have a video getting up there, always pay attention to the countries. And if you start seeing Nigeria gaining momentum, shut that video off in a heartbeat. If not, it probably cost me $80,000. It's that bad. Like, it's that bad. Like, dumb mistake. I own it. I made a mistake, and I watched Nigeria creep up, and I thought I would stop it in time. And the next morning I woke up and it was the #1 country on that video, and it caused havoc. Again, that is how sensitive those algorithms are. And that's how much it can cost you, right? Because it just takes because I'm still battling trying to get it out of Nigeria. So that's why I'm spending more time blocking people. You guys, I'm sharing a strategy with you. If this is overwhelming you, you got to raise your standards of what you really want. Do you really want your content to convert? Do you really want it to work? Do you really want to make 6 and 7 figures? If you do, what I'm sharing with you will help you win. It's these little bitty things that actually amount to the main things. But I do not like, oh my gosh, silly me. No, I'm like, well, you learn. I became aware, like we talked about awareness yesterday. So anyway, pay attention to that. If you have a video getting thousands of views, pay attention, because the countries will change every day. I, to this day, pay attention to it. So I will look at my last 7 days of videos, and there's 2 things I pay attention to in the analytics, okay? I pay attention to the ratio of new views to engagement. Because I'll be very honest with you, I would rather have a video get 100 views and 5 people that were my potential customer ask for information. I would rather have that than a video get 1,000 views and 30 people that weren't even interested. Zero ego with me of my video. Oh, I want to be known for getting a lot of views. No. I want to be known for helping a lot of people. And the only way I'm going to be known for helping a lot of people is if I get the right audience following me. So I will look at that. Now, here's the fun part. I will see the videos that had the most comments. Then guess what I do? I watch that video and I analyze that video. I watch that video as a third party. And I'm like, why did that video do good? Why did it get more engagement? And how can I do that video again? And guess what? I create that video again. And if I can create that video every day, I will. Maybe a different background, maybe a different hook, because it worked. If you have a video, my friend, that is doing good, go recreate it again. You can't create it enough, because every day your content is shown to more people. It's wild to me when I see people have a video do good and then they don't recreate it. Recreate it. You can't say the same thing enough. You just can't. And that's it. So see the videos that did good. I'm like, oh, I'm going to recreate this one like 5 times this week. That's all I do, or 10 times. That's all I do. So then I do that. Then I create. Okay, and I'm going to go back to this. Well, I'll go back to this first. Okay, sorry. Not yet. So what I do is, after I plan, right, then I go back here and I'm like, okay, so what videos did the best? And what is kind of that theme I want to do for the week? Like this week is all about helping you guys create magnetic content, because I want to truly help you guys make extra cash for the holidays. And I know if I can spend time with you like an hour every day going live, and if somebody actually applies this strategy, it will work. The next missing component is mentorship to guide you through it. If you want more mentorship, join my program. I work with you. Matter of fact, I think it's this Thursday. Is it this Thursday that I'm training? Gosh, I think so. I'm training on hashtags and SEO strategy for social media. I'm training you guys on that. So you can take what you're learning right now, be in my program, and we're going to add fuel to this, right? And that's what it's about. If you can get mentorship and strategic planning through this and be willing to apply it, oh my gosh, you won't even recognize your life in 2026. But most people think they can make it on their own. And that's where you struggle. So find what videos are working and then create this. So like, for example, let's say that video that did really, really good for you, it was a connection video. Okay, now hang with me, guys. This is where it gets really, really good. This is where I'm going to save you so much time and you're going to get out of the limiting beliefs. Let's say it was a connection video. You with me? You guys with me? Yeah. Okay. Then I go to here. What is 3 subtopics I can create from that video? So you think about it. If you have a video that did good, I don't care if it had 2 comments and none of your other videos did, that did good, my friend. I don't care if you're new and you had one video get 1 comment and none of your other videos did. You did something right. Give yourself credit. You guys, I used to get so excited when I had 50 views on videos 3 years ago when I launched. I was like, oh, that's 50 people that seen my video, 50 complete strangers. I was honored because I knew I'm competing with thousands and thousands and thousands of other people that are posting content. Be grateful. We are using free social media platforms to build a business, to build a 6 and 7 and 8-figure business and spend no money on ads. I was so grateful every time I would get views. I never, to this day, I don't take that for granted. And I love that. Yeah, I absolutely love that. Hey guys, thanks. I brought the program a few minutes ago. Woohoo! Welcome, my friend. Can't wait to work with you inside the community. Yes. So it doesn't matter if you had one video that did better than the other ones, you did something right. This is people's problem. They don't recreate that. Why wouldn't you? It did something right. I've been saying the exact same thing since September of 2022. Yeah, I'm your long-term mentor. I'm not going anywhere. You can count on me to be your. I've been here for over 3 years now saying the exact same thing. I've created 126 6-figure income earners and 25 self-made millionaires in South Africa ran, and we've just begun. Just begun. Had 4 6-figure earners hit last month. Matter of fact, you're going to hear from one of the brand new 6-figure earners tonight on my free webinar. Kelly has never shared on a webinar before. She's going to share her journey tonight. So y'all should be on it. And then we already had 1 6-figure earner hit this month. And so that is what I teach. And that is what I love. Yeah. Aw, I'm so glad to be your guys' hope dealer. So take that piece of content that worked good, and then we're going to recreate it. You could recreate it every day. So there's 7 pieces of content. Write it down. Watch it and study it. Like, what did I do? What did I do? Then you're going to know how to recreate that piece of content, right? Then next, take that video because you've analyzed it, and then take 3 subtopics out of that video. Okay, think about it. If you took 3 subtopics out of the video, there's 3 different subtopics. What if you created 2 of each of those subtopics? That's 6 more videos. All of a sudden, because of one video that did good for you in the last 7 days, you literally have 13 videos to create. Can you see how you have your life back? Can you see how you have your bandwidth back? Because you're not waking up every day going, what should I post? You have a strategy, my friend, to know what to post. This is it, right? This is for every platform, by the way. Okay, so plan a week in advance. So every Sunday I do this. By the way, this doesn't even take me 30 minutes total to go through my content, watch the video, and decide, and then do the subtitles. Not even 3 or the subtopics, not even 30 minutes. And it's the best 30 minutes I spend because it sets me up for success for the week. And then guess what? I have a plan now, and then I drive to completion. I drive to completion. I drive to completion every single week, and I become very intentional. Here's the thing that most people, why they fail to make money online, is because you show up like, if it works, great. If it doesn't, I'm really not surprised. And you have stinking thinking, and you have a limiting belief. You got to believe that you can have success. Because guess what? I got to do the puzzle piece. Because guess what, my friend? You have to believe that you can have success, because guess what? You can if you're willing to understand what's working and what's not working and fix it. Yeah, and fix it. Okay? So we got a week planned out. Now you're going to post 3 times a day. Can I share something very interesting with you guys? This is such a very interesting theory. And I want you guys to hang tight with me here because I'm testing this theory right now. And so far, it's 100% correct. If you are not going live on social media, I'm going to tell you guys something because I'm testing this theory. Post 4 times a day. If you're not going live, it's not going to be overwhelming because you already planned your week in advance. So it's easy. Here's why. This is quite interesting. A lot of people I've noticed, you've reduced the amount of times you're posting a day because you're noticing that your views are dropping with the more you post. Yes or yes. Has anybody noticed that? Good evening, my friend. Has anybody noticed that? Can I share with you why that's happening? That's happening because you post a video and then a few hours later, you post another video. So the algorithms are going to see which video is more engaging to your algorithm. So they might not push that one out as much. So if you're posting a third video, that middle video might tank, or the first video you posted might tank. But here's the secret sauce. Your content, and this is as of November of 2025, the algorithms change. They literally test things all the time. But here's the thing. Remember, we talked about the beginning of this, the attraction marketing. If you're not posting at least 3 times a day, then you're going to be irrelevant. Because let me explain. Don't focus on the views that you get today, but focus on the views those videos give you tomorrow or the next day or the next day. Because here's what the algorithms are doing. Again, as of November 10th or 11th of 2022, or sorry, November 11th of 2025. Here's what they're doing. Let's say Mary sees your video, the very first video you post today. Guess what they're going to do? When you post number 2 and number 3, they're going to push those 3 videos to Mary today and tomorrow and the next day. So think about that. If they, for 3 days straight, they are pushing your content to Mary for 3 days. And if the next day you're posting 3 videos and the next day you're posting 3 videos, that is 9 videos that Mary is going to see, at least 9 videos that Mary is going to see in 3 days. Now, if you're using this strategy that I share with you, and you're also sharing old content, which if you planned every week, you know what content worked the best. If you're sharing that on your stories, Mary is probably going to see at least 20 of your videos in 3 days. It's called compounding the awareness. Okay. So what's going to happen is you will see, if you are consistent with this strategy, you will see day 4 to day 6, the videos that you posted 4 to 6 days ago get a lot more traction. You got to get out of that immediate gratification. Like, I'm watching it. Now, here's the kicker. You add a 4th piece of video, it probably, the first 24 hours you post these 4 pieces of video, it's probably going to lower each of those views you get on those videos. But in day 4 or 6, it's going to explode. And do this for 30 solid days and watch what happens. If you're writing down how many people view your profile every week, how many new followers, how much new engagement, if you do it every week by posting like what I'm sharing with you, you are going to shock yourself. What happens is we get so caught in this, but I need it now. I need it now. I need it now. Nobody can build a brand overnight, just like you can't eat an apple in one bite. You can't expect to build a brand overnight as well. So if you take this and make sure you're posting at least 3 times a day. Now, if you're going live, just do 3 times a day. If you're not going live, try 4 a day. That can be just adding another attraction piece of content, which is a 7-second video. That's it. You'll notice, because the people that discover you today are going to see you again tomorrow. And the next day, it's kind of like you're planting a seed. And if they can get that many videos in the next 3 to 4 days, boy, you're watering that seed and you become top of their mind. They become aware of you. That's what creates content to work. Did that just make sense? Yes or yes? That makes sense. And that's the thing. Don't stop looking at the views you get today. That's why I say just look once a week. Because here's what's happening. And I love you guys, but come on, we got to become a CEO. You'll never make 6 figures or 7 figures if you do not have this type of mindset. Here's what happens. Oh, it's a new week. It's a new week. I'm excited. I'm going to post today. And then you post today. And then you get sad because you had a video get 100 views and the other video got 200 views and the other video got 75 views. You're like, that sucks. I only had 375 views. But what if 50 of those views, they saw your content the next day and the next day, and 50 of them became your followers and one of them bought from you? That's the way you should think. So do me a favor. Stop looking at your views just for the rest of this week. Only look at them on Sundays. And then the ones that had the most engagement, just go create more of them. Because it doesn't take a lot of views to make a lot of money. It doesn't. It just doesn't. It takes the right viewers. And if you literally have a plan, and if you literally post 3 times a day, no matter what, watch what happens in 90 days. But you got to be consistent. You can't show up every day for the activity, not for the outcome. That's what people's problem is. Well, I'm doing everything. No, you've not done it long enough, and you don't have a strategic plan. Because here's the thing. If you truly had a strategic plan and you were going to apply it until you reached your goals, you wouldn't say, I've done everything. So people who say I've done everything is people that don't have a plan. Millionaires create plans, create strategic plans. Create a strategic plan and follow it. Can you make that commitment to you, to your family, to your future, that you will create a plan today and you will follow it until the end of 2026 and then maybe evaluate something different? Because if you show up as that person, you're going to win and you're going to make more money than you ever thought possible. The difference of people making money and not is a plan and having a strategy and driving to completion. Driving to completion. Now, you ready for this? I'm going to add another layer. For those of you that are going live, what I want you to do when your live gets over, I want you to wait an hour or two, and I want you to go inside the replays of your live. And TikTok, okay, this is TikTok, by the way, YouTube. So if you're using TikTok, this is a hot tip. TikTok literally gives you like the part of your live that got the most engagement, the part of your live that got the most likes, and it gives you like these. Repost them on your stories. Like they're giving you free content. Repost them on your stories. Can I show you how easy it is? You guys want me to show you how easy it is? Watch. Okay, let me grab this phone. It's so easy, by the way. I'm going to show you right here in action how to do it. Okay, so let me go to my, okay, so all you got to do is you just got to go up to your stack, okay? Click on your stack. And then once you go to your stack, you need to go to your TikTok suite. Once you're in your TikTok suite, go to your live, scroll down, and go to where it says live recordings. Okay, then once you're on your live recording, it shows. So then all you have to do, here's the ones I did yesterday. I'm going to click on them, and it literally gives you all different ideas. So all you got to do, highlights from the live. Thanks for enjoying. There's that one. Here's this one. It talks about, people can screenshot it. Now watch this. All you got to do is click edit video. That's all you got to do. Of course, my internet's going slow. Of course, right, here we go. Edit video. And then all you got to do is I'm literally going to share on story. Share, there you go. It just shared to my story. So can you guys imagine? And then what I would have taken the time to do on that, of course, I would have done a hook. I'm just kind of showing you how easy it was. But I would have also put on there, hey guys, I go live every day at 10 a.m. or whenever you're going live, or I go live every Tuesday and Thursday. But then you're sharing the highlights from your stories. and you're showing people, but that's it. So basically you're going to get, well, let me just show you. If I go back to, you guys, it's gosh dang, it is so easy to make money on social media. Like it's insane. You guys just got to apply strategies. You're just not learning the strategies. So like, for example, this one, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 that stories I could post. So here's the thing. Look at all these. I can go back. And if I can keep on posting them on my stories, like this is literally content. Stories are huge right now. So if you go back and you watch them, like it's huge. And you have 30 days to gain access to them. And here's the thing. Some of the pieces that TikTok gives you are really, really good. And then once you post on stories, ask it to save to your computer or to your phone. And then boom, you have a video that you can post later as well. So you guys, if you're going live and there's 4 to 5 pieces of content that TikTok gives you every day for going live, that's 4 to 5 new stories you have every day. Crazy. And you know how long it would take you? Literally what? A minute to post, because you can post all of them at once. Yeah. I did the repost of my live. Should I continue this? Why wouldn't you want to continue it? Of course. The more content, the more engagement you can get, the more you're going to win, my friend. The more you're going to win. The more you're going to win, no matter what you're selling. We just quit too soon. Hey, thanks for following me, my friend. Thanks. So this is it. So post 3 times a day. You guys, that is your non-negotiable. Okay, like seriously, do you realize how spoiled we actually are? Thanks for following me, my friends. My new friends, just call me your hope dealer. I'm here to bring you value every single day. Come on, you know how spoiled we are? Because if you would learn this strategy I'm giving you guys, that I've given you yesterday and today, and if you missed yesterday, you guys, you can go to the link in my bio and go to my YouTube channel, go to my lives on my YouTube. And yesterday I covered the awareness. I'll show it to you. I'll show you what I covered yesterday. I'm in all week. I'm going to help you create magnetic marketing so you can build a successful business. This is why we're spoiled. You can build a 6-figure business with no monthly expenses. And you can build a 6-figure business with no monthly expenses and without sharing your profits with everyone. And yeah, you can make 100% profit and not have to create your own product. That's the digital world we live in. Most people don't know this strategy exists because they're so caught up on affiliate marketing or network marketing where you got to share your profits with other people. You don't have to. You can actually be part of a program, not share your profits with anyone, and get live interactive mentorship. And who wouldn't want to keep all the money for themselves, right? Like I don't sell products. I actually sell interactive digital programs where I personally coach and mentor you. I have 5 different programs. Why 5? Because I believe one size doesn't fit all. And because I'm a global business, I love to do business all over the world. And I want to have a program that fits everybody's goals and dreams. Okay. But I'm not talking about that today. But if you're intrigued or interested in them, all you got to do is go right here and you're going to put your email in and you're going to get free access to my Freedom Formula Blueprint. Once you get access to that, it's actually the strategies that I follow to make 6 figures in 6 months, by the way. But then also below, when you get access to it, you'll see a link that will take you to my website. Scroll through my entire website. Make sure to scroll down to the bottom of my website, because at the very bottom, you'll see literally all 5 programs. I actually have 5 programs in Spanish and 5 programs in English. And I share a strategy with you on there, how you can unlock and have 10 income streams. You can have a one-time investment today and have $6,600 worth of products that you get the resale rights on. And you guys, resale rights have been around forever. Verizon got the resale rights on this iPhone, and Verizon can sell an iPhone over and over and over again. The difference with this is a physical product, so they can't take 100%. They got to get the cost. When you do digital, you can make 100%. And that's what I love. Inside my program, you get 100% profit. Because at first you don't get as many customers, right? So you need the 100% profit. Yes, I love the Freedom Formula Blueprint. Yes, good. I love that. So let's keep on going, okay? So post 3 times a day. So that should be a non-negotiable. Now, here's something I love. If your guys, most platforms now, you can schedule your post. So if you want to get up or once a week, have all your content posted, you can do that. Or get up in the morning and do it. You just need to make sure you still go back to social media and check your comments. That's it. Structure equals freedom. This is why I call it the freedom machine, because it's freely out there working for you 24/7. And this is so beginner friendly. This is why I love it. Okay, next step is profit. Okay, is again, plan, post, profit. Use a CTA that leads to the next step. You got to lead people to the next step. Yeah, your cute little videos are cute, but if it's not leading people to the next step, is that what you're trying to do? Just make cute videos every day? No, you're trying to support your family. You're trying to leave a legacy. You're trying to build freedom. You're trying to take control of your finances. You want to have the best holidays. So you have to lead them to the next step. I love this. Your content is the digital version of your energy. Show up with purpose. Screenshot this. Your content is the digital version of your energy. Show up with purpose. Show up with purpose. So screenshot this, okay? This is it. So let's talk about this, because this is why most people don't make profit, because they don't know what a CTA is. Put that in the comments. CTA, which is call to action. Most people, what they do is they try to sell people instead of serve. They think if they give more value, nobody will buy. In reality, the more value you give people, the more they become relatable to you. And the more they become relatable to you, the more they're going to want to buy. It's a win-win situation. Okay. Let me see. Okay. And I'll come back to comments here in a minute, because my goal here, finish this, and then I can show you all the pages. So make sure everybody can screenshot them. Okay. I'll show you from yesterday and then today as well. And then my goal is to answer your guys' questions. I want each and every one of you on here today to have complete clarity of this. Okay. Let me get a drink of this real quick. Okay. So my CTA, my only objective when I create content is I want people to get their hands on my Freedom Formula blueprint. Because if they go through the blueprint and it gets them excited, gets them curious, then I want them to go to the next step, which is email me. Oh gosh, where's that? Where's that at? Oh, it's on that page. Sorry, I was like, where am I going? Here it is. I want them to I'm a visual. You notice something about me, I'm a visual person. I want them to get to the next step, which is grab my Freedom Formula blueprint. Then I want them to email me with any questions. And then if they love it and they think I'm a good fit for their mentorship, I want them to join me. That's it. So that is the CTA. That's all I care about. I would never say, go buy my stuff right now. I want you to be part of my program when you're ready. And so you got to figure out, like, what is your CTA? This is why I don't do a stand store and have all my income that you guys have options. That is creating friction. People that have stand stores, they are losing money because you're giving too many options. Now, if you have one option on your stand store or two options, you're fine. But if you have a bunch of options, it does create friction. Here's what I mean. You caught somebody scrolling. They stop scrolling. They go to your profile. They see your stand store and they're like, this is cool. I'll get to it later. And later never comes. How many of you have happened? So that's why I do it this way. I immediately get them in so they can get access to my Freedom Formula, because that's the point. After that, I will show them what I have. And then the later will come because they're going to get emails and get reminded. Now, here's the other part I love. Somebody gets inside my email automations and it's not a fit for them. All they have to do is unsubscribe and they'll never hear from me again. And I love this, but here's the best part. This gives me a rejection-free business. I've never heard the word no. I've never had to get on the phone with anybody. I've never had to direct message people back and forth. My business is fully automated. The best way to ask me questions is get inside my email, because if you're inside my email, you know 100% you're talking to me. So with that being said, unfortunately, you guys, I can't direct message you here on TikTok because there's a lot of people that success leaves clues, and people will like make fake accounts of me and act like it's me. I don't talk to you in DMs about trading. I don't talk to you in DMs about anything. That's why I take you to my email, because then you know 100% you're talking to me. So just be safe. Okay, just be safe. So if you're getting a DM from me, block. It's not me. I can promise you it's not me. Okay, I can promise you. Yeah, I can promise you it's not me. Right. So that's it right here. That's it. So you need to do. So that's what you need to really work on. You need to really work on your CTA. What is a great CTA that you can have that doesn't sell, but it serves? I love giving people the Freedom Formula Blueprint, because I know they're going to look at it and be like, what? That's how she made 6 figures? What? That's how she made 7 figures? And I made my first 6 figures without spending any money, no monthly expenses. My whole system completely free. And I love that because I think of families. Like most people spend, to this day, I have a $1 million a year business, and most people spend more money on their gas going to work to make their boss richer than I do on my business. Wild to me. Absolutely wild to me. Tanya, depends on what program you want. Because I have a $100 launch pad. It's a great way to launch your business and launch into the digital marketing space. Then I have a $300 passive daily pay blueprint product. It actually gives you the 300 a day formula to learn how to track 300 a day customers. You guys realize 300 a day is 109,000 a year. Pretty great program. I have my $600 digital mastery program. This is where you're going to start mastering and really diving into learning digital marketing skills, how to monetize on social media as well. Then I have my Legacy Builders program. That's $900, gives you a $900 a day blueprint. $900 a day. If you can master that strategy, that's $328,000 a year. In 3 years, you're a self-made millionaire. And you're also going to start learning how to create reoccurring income. And then I have my Legacy Builders Bundle Pack Edition, which unlocks 10 income streams, 5 in Spanish and 5 in English, unlocks AI training, unlocks affiliate marketing training. I actually share my affiliate marketing strategy in there, where I make 6 figures in affiliate marketing, and I don't even market the affiliate marketing products. I do it through my email. I teach you that strategy. It's got brand training, got TikTok shop training. So those are my 5 programs. Again, I have one to fit everybody's budget. Now, once you purchase the Launchpad, the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint, the Digital Mastery, or the Legacy Builder, once you purchase them, it's a one-time investment, and then you have just a one-time investment for a $39 website fee. I'm going to give you a pre-built, done-for-you automated system that you can take it and actually apply it to any business, or I will show you how to unlock resale rights on products so you can be learning and earning at the same time. This is a learning and earning program. I don't want you to learn, and not be able to have the potential to make money. I want you to be able to learn and have the potential to earn as well. My bundle pack has a one-time $69 website fee that unlocks 2 websites, one in Spanish and one in English. So that way you have a global reach in 2 different countries. So that's it. There's my 5 programs, and I allow people to get the one that is best for your goals and dreams. No matter what program you get, you still get live interactive mentorship and training with me. All I care about is people having the courage to take action and having the courage to master and learn skills. The only difference of people having success and not is they learned different skills. You learn different skills, you can pay different bills. And you learn and you implement strategies, just like I'm teaching you today, right? Every single one of you should, this is it, the system, plan, post, profit. Plan, post, profit. Don't overthink it. You guys plan, post, profit. But if you want free access to the Freedom Formula Blueprint, go right here. Okay, once you go there, put your email in. then you'll get a video. That video explains everything. If you have any questions after you watch the video, then email me. I'd love to answer your questions. If you don't have any questions and you're ready to be part of my program, I would be honored and love to work with you. Just scroll down there. You'll see my website. Make sure when you go to my website, it's very detailed because we like you to know exactly what you're going to get. I like you to see the success other people are having by being inside my program. So there's quite a few testimonials on there. I will not teach anything that I've not proven to work. That doesn't make any sense to me. So scroll down to the very bottom so you have the ability to see all 5 programs. And I look forward to seeing you inside the program. Okay, you guys ready to screenshot? Okay, right here. So this is today, right? Again, you're gonna take these strategies and this is what you're gonna do, okay? Yeah. I don't know what you mean by shift the camera. What is show the preview of your vertical? Oh, I see what you guys are talking about. Okay, I got to do something real quick, you guys. Hold on. I'm helping. Yay, there we go. TikTok or YouTube. There you go. Wait. Okay, TikTok. I'm going to move you just a little bit here. So I gotta give YouTube. Are you good, YouTube, now? Hold on, let me scoot you back a little bit, YouTube, so you can see it. Okay, good. So you guys ready? I want to go. Hey, thanks for following me. Just call me, you guys, your hope dealer. I hope today you see a different perspective. Okay, so you guys got this screenshot? Okay, let me go to the next page. Okay. Here's the next. This is what first of all, we talked about the very beginning of here today, right? These are your 3 pieces of content: attraction content, connection content, and conversion content. So guess what? I'm coming back tomorrow. Tomorrow's all going to be about helping you create your attraction content. This is Monday, or sorry, tomorrow's Wednesday. This is Wednesday, this is Thursday, and this is Friday. You guys excited? I told you all week long. This is all we're talking about all week long. I'm so honored to be your hope dealer. I am. So yeah, so make sure if you guys aren't following me on YouTube or following me on TikTok, follow me so you don't miss the notifications. It will be 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Let me get out of the way so you guys can screenshot it, okay? And I do this for you guys every day. I give you guys all different notes so you can, as a matter of fact, I have a complete PDF of everything today. If you go right here and then reply to my email that you get, and I'll send you the magnetic marketing PDF as well, okay? So this is it. You guys got it on YouTube? Much better. I'm sorry, you guys. I wasn't paying attention to those of you guys because you guys are on your phone, right? Is that where you can't see it, your phone? Sorry about that. I will do better tomorrow. Pay attention. Okay, and then, hold on. This is what we talked about yesterday. Okay, yesterday we talked about the importance of awareness. Why isn't my content working? Okay, and then we talked about shift from information to emotion. That's what we talked about yesterday. So screenshot that as well. Because if you take these and take the time to answer these questions, you guys, it is going to help you tremendously. Okay? Absolutely. You are welcome. I'm sorry. Next, I'll pay more attention next time. So you guys got a screenshot? Are we good? Can I keep on going? Because I want to go this. Oh, I love you so much. I love being your guys' mentor. I'm actually honored to be your guys' mentor. I truly am. It's actually my honor and privilege. I've never enjoyed something so much more in my life other than being a mom and a grandma. Grandma, mom, you guys. It's great. So, okay, real quick, what questions do you guys have? What questions do you guys have? How can I answer any questions? Oh, real quick. Again, this is what we will be covering tomorrow. Again, this is going to be Wednesday. I'm literally going to help you create attraction content. Thursday, connection content. And Friday, conversion content. And then Saturday, we're going to tie it all together and we're going to really focus on how can you create the CTAs. And I really want to know what are you offering them to get them to want to take another step with you. We're going to be talking about that. So that's what we're going to talk about all week. I told you guys this whole week is the magnetic marketing. Because when you master this, and next week, you guys, I'm doing a free webinar. I'll talk to you about it tomorrow. and a free workshop, and I'm going to help you create your own Black Friday offer. So imagine learning this and start working on this. And the next week we figure out your Black Friday offer. You launch it to the world. Congratulations, your holidays are paid for. No matter what business you're in, I can help you. Yeah. If you want the PDF, just there's a form right on here. On TikTok, there's a form. Just click on the form and thank you, my friend, and I'll send it to you. Yeah, just put your email in that form and I'll send it to you. There you go. How's that? Okay, so what does all this method work for faceless content? Please answer yes. Of course it does. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You can do all this faceless. Because even though you're faceless, you still got to create the same type of content, right? So I'll give you a little spin on both of them, and I'll help you with that. Yeah, awesome. Okay, YouTube. Any questions that I can answer for you on YouTube? I'm here for you guys. What questions do you have? And now I know for tomorrow, I'll be in my other place in Dallas tomorrow. So you guys are getting the Kansas view today. And then, yes, because of digital marketing, I now, so in my 3 years in digital marketing, I paid cash for my dream car. I drive a Porsche, and I've always wanted one since I was a kid, and I have paid cash for my dream car. I paid cash for my dream home. I live on the lake. This isn't to impress you. This is to impress upon you what can happen in your life if you're willing to learn something new. I paid cash for my lake house. I paid cash for a duplex, which I rent out and make about $4,200 a month. I paid cash for a commercial business that pays me $3,600 a month. So I paid cash for a hair salon, and my daughter's a hairstylist. So I've taken the money I've made in digital marketing, and I've learned that for my money I make in digital marketing to make me money now. And so this summer, my financial planner, he's like, Michelle, you're either going to pay in taxes or you need to spend money. So I'm a diehard Dallas fan. I have season tickets because of digital marketing. I have season tickets. So I purchased a high rise at the Art District in Dallas. I'm at the 35th floor, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So I have the country view here with the lake. And then tomorrow I'm going to have the city view. So you guys will see the city view tomorrow. Yeah. So it's just been a true dream come true. And then we fly on a jet plane. This weekend, we're going to Las Vegas. I've never been to the Las Vegas Stadium. We're going to watch the game there. And then I'm just going to enjoy my family and hang out in Vegas. And so I'm telling you guys, the only difference in me and you is I was willing to learn something new. I was willing to learn something new. And I was willing to master it. I didn't want to get in my head. I didn't want to be like the victim in my life, the victim in my circumstances. I wanted to become the victor. There's nothing that I have done that you guys can't do. Seriously, there's nothing. I'm actually doing a free workshop tonight. If you're not inside my community, if you're in my community, it's the pin post. You see the details for the free workshop. If you're not inside my community, you would like to attend this free webinar, sorry, not workshop, holy moly, this free webinar. I'm going to teach about how you can have your own global business beginner friendly. You're going to learn the exact strategies I did that's completely changed my family's life. All you got to do is go here. And when you go there, you're going to get free access to the Freedom Formula Blueprint. After you get access to that, email me and say free webinar, and I'll get you the details. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't mind going to your live 24/7. Well, I'm honored to have you on my live. And again, tomorrow, this is Wednesday's topic. This is Thursday's topic, and this is Friday's. So we will be covering in depth. Yeah. Aw. Well, my goal, so my my favorite number is 111. So my goal is to pass away at 111. So I have a lot of years left. I have more than half my life left. So that's my goal. Like how I show up every day as that person, and how can I take care of my body to make sure I can live to be 111? Vision. So I tell my kids all the time, and my grandkids, oh, you got me for a long time. So that's really my goal. So yeah. I love it. Thank you, Dawn. You're so awesome. Yeah. What name am I using on YouTube? It's Modern Mom Success, but just go to my profile, my friend. Go to my profile here and you can see my YouTube channel. But it's just, I think it's just youtube.com/modern mom success. I will share something with you. So when I launched my TikTok account, okay, I will share a mistake I made for real. When I launched my TikTok account, it was Modern Mom Success. And when I got with an agency, he said, Michelle, you really need to change to the official Michelle O'Neill. And that way people know that this is your official account. I agree with that. But guess what? People manipulate it and they'll take official and they'll spell it wrong, or they'll take Michelle and spell it wrong, or O'Neill, but they'll do it to where nobody notices it. So because I literally love branding Modern Mom Success, because I'm just a mom in the modern world that wants to help other moms become successful. Greetings from Algeria. Welcome. Glad to have you with me. So yeah, love it. Love it. And that's what I love. Yeah. All right. So no questions about today. You guys excited about tomorrow? Or real quick before I bounce, any questions that I can answer for you? Thank you for saying I'm amazing. I don't sell the product. I promote educational programs, right? Like a lot of people promote courses, but man, a course is a course. It's not updated and you get no support and mentorship. I promote programs, just like you go to college and you get the education at a college so you can go to the next level in your life. I promote educational programs in the digital marketing space so you can get the education to go to the next level in your life and in your finances. So that's what I do. I just promote digital programs. No different than Verizon sells cell phones to help people be able to have convenience. I promote programs so people can get educated. But here's a spin I did, because I'm a mom first and money's the most, money, feed my family is important to me. So I was like, how can I make sure that people can learn and earn at the same time? So that's why I gave you the ability to have the resale rights on the programs. So when you purchase the bundle pack, it unlocks 10 income streams. You have the resale rights on 10 products where you make 100% profit. When you purchase the passive daily pay blueprint, you get 2 income streams. When you purchase the legacy builders, you would get 4 income streams. So that was important to me, because to me, it's the most brilliant business plan. You can learn the skills that you need to change your life while you can earn an income. And then sky is the limit what you can do with the skills that you learn. So that's important. No different than affiliate marketing, but affiliate takes some of your money. I don't believe in that. Not in today's digital world. You shouldn't have to share your profits with anybody if it is something that's digital. Because if it's something that's digital, there's not a lot of cost involved. Michelle, and I'm in her program. I lost that. Okay. How do you repurpose content when you're ready to be consistent 7 months in the launch to profit? I don't understand that question. What do you mean by that question? You don't repurpose, today's your first day. The beginning of every month is always the first day in my business. Somebody asked a question, what do your programs teach? Do you teach you how to create your own? Yes, absolutely. I actually teach you how to make multiple income streams. Yeah, you learn how to create your own product. You actually learn affiliate marketing. You learn how to make 100% profit off of other people's products. You learn how to market. You guys get sold on selling a product. It don't matter how good of a product you sell if you don't know how to market. I teach you this marketing. I teach you how to build an email list. Email equals income. Yeah. Somebody says no one believes in the 2-hour workday anymore. Looking forward to your series this week with the new approach. Okay. Can we talk about the 2-hour workday? If nobody believes, it's how you're marketing it. It's all in your message. Can I break it down for you guys real quick? Thank you for asking, by the way, because I really want to help you. Let me see. Hold on. This is why I love using these, right? Okay. So again, I'm here to answer your guys' questions, so I'm glad that you asked, right? This is my goal. So I want to break down the 2-hour workday. the reason why most people don't understand the 2-hour workday is one, how you explain it, right? Or they just have such a worker's mentality. Because, and I get that. I get both of them. Neither of them are wrong. Let's just fix it today, okay? So for example, most people know that if you go to work for 8 hours a day, you get paid for 8 hours a day. But the reality is most people that go to work, they clock in, they might make some coffee, they might lean on the counter, they might even talk to coworkers, they might scroll on their phone, and they're still getting paid because they're clocked in. So I understand if you're going to have success online, your top priority has to be your income earning activities. It has to be, because we do not get paid scrolling on social media. We don't get paid to look out the window. We don't get paid to straighten our desk. So what I love and why I'm so obsessed with digital marketing is because of this, because we have a fully automated system. These pages, these emails are out there working for me 24/7. So even though I'm not working, those pages are working for me 24/7. My content is working for me 24/7. It's like your content is digital real estate. So my content, in creating those 3 pieces of content I've shared with you guys, right? The attraction, the connection, the conversion content are always out there working for me, which they're drawing traffic back to my automated system. So it's working even when I'm not. The 2-hour workday is so simple, and it is called structure equals freedom. So for example, 1 hour. Your goal is to get your pieces of content done in 1 hour a day, which on social media, you should do a 7-second video, which you guys, it shouldn't take you more than 10 minutes to create this. If it is, you're overthinking it. A 30-second, this is maybe a value video, connection video we talked about. This shouldn't take you more than 20 minutes to create it. 10 minutes to create it, 20 minutes. And a 1-minute video shouldn't take you more than 30 minutes. Your goal is to get your content created in 1 hour a day. Now, I used to suck miserably at that when I first started, so please have grace with yourself, but that's your goal. Now, here's the awareness part, because guess what I would do? I'd create a video, and then I'd post it on social media, and why it was uploading, I would get on the For You page, and I would scroll, and I got caught on that rabbit hole. And then 20 minutes pass. I'm like, wow, what a waste of time. Structure equals freedom. So I would spend, that's the goal, right? Then post free ads for 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day posting free ads. I have a strategy inside my community that I teach you free ads, how to copy and paste free ads. I would grab my phone, I would set my alarm for 30 minutes, and I had a goal every day of trying to post 1 more ad every day. That was my goal every day, high performer. And that was my goal. I ended up getting to 100 ads a day because I would have 10 websites open, and I would copy and paste, post, copy, paste, post. So I can do that in 30 minutes a day, okay? Then the next goal is this. 30 minutes responding to comments and emails, because my whole sales process is automated. So at any time, my free ads and my social media is getting people inside my automated system. There's your 2-hour workday. What else makes you money? What else? Okay, going live, right? So guess what? I was terrified to go live when I launched my business. So I didn't go live it was almost close to 90 days. So I joined digital marketing in September of 2022. I started going live the end of November. So whatever that time frame is. But by the time I started going live, guess what? I could get my content done in 30 minutes. About 5 minutes to create this, about 6 minutes, 8 minutes to create this, and the rest of the time this. So I could get my content created in 30 minutes. So I would go live. I quit doing the free ads, which was dumb of me. One of the mistakes I made. So I would go live for an hour. So I flipped my 1 hour go live, 30 minutes creating content on social media, and 30 minutes posting free ads. Or 30 minutes responding to comments and emails. That was it. I wish I would have added another 30 minutes and continued to post free ads and done 2 hours and 30 minutes. I didn't. Big mistake, because that free ad strategy grew my email list, grew my customer base, but grew my YouTube. Because of that free ad strategy, I'm now monetized on YouTube because I had a YouTube video in there, how the process worked, which grew my subscribers on YouTube, grew my hours on YouTube. And now because of that, I'm monetized on YouTube. Brilliant strategy. But that's the free ads. There's nothing else that can make you more money. What can make you more money? So I tell people, work in blocks of 2 hours. So let's say you have 6 hours in your day to build your business. Still do this. 2-hour block. Do another 2-hour block. Do another 2-hour block. Because here's what happens if you don't block time, and it's called priority focused time. If you don't block the time, here's what happens. I have all day. I have all day. Well, then you look out the window, you get hungry, you go to the refrigerator, you scroll on social media, you straighten your desk, you start a load of laundry, and all of a sudden it's the end of the day and you got nothing done. That's why I'm all about freedom. I'm all about helping you recognize the gaps and create freedom in your life. Even if it creates freedom, if it's taken you longer than 2 hours, that's what you got to focus on. Why are you so in your head that it's taken you 2 hours to create content? That was me at first. So I was mastering it. This is what you're trying to get better at, your time. Let's get your time back. Because if you can get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day, you have the rest of the day to do the things that you love. Like, I love only working in the morning. I love being done by 2 o'clock every day, 1 o'clock every day, 1 to 2 o'clock every day. Love it. I have the rest of my day to do the things that I love. And that is freedom to me. Yes, I'm building a multi-million-dollar a year business, and I'm done by 1 or 2 every day. Now, tonight I am doing a webinar, so I will every once in a while do a webinar in the evening, which is very rare. I usually do nothing in the evening, but I'm listening to every country, and I'm respecting that some of you guys, when I do them during the day, which is my favorite because it gives me the rest of the day to do the things I love, that's your nighttime. So I'm going to start doing at least 1 webinar, if not 2 webinars, a month in the evening to accommodate every time zone. But other than that, I like to be done. Like tomorrow, I'll be done working by noon, and then I'm getting on a jet plane and I'm going back to Dallas, and I'm going to go eat some good food. I got some shopping to do, but I'm done because my automated system is constantly working for me 24/7. That's the power of building an email list. My email list is working for me 24/7. So if people like that think that about the 2-hour workday, it's because it's not being explained correctly. Did this help you, my friend? Did this help you explain the 2-hour workday? Let me know. Oh, and stop saying you're struggling managing time, because if you say you're struggling at something, that's not the mindset to fix it. Okay? All you got to do is do this. I'm going to master getting my income earning activities done. I'm going to master this. I'm going to work hard and I'm going to master this. I'm going to get good with my time, and you become aware. Maybe I'm really good at structure because I have 6 kids, right? So, and I always made sure to block time for them every day. So I see the value of blocking the time. I literally, before 9 a.m., every day, I have posted in every single one of my communities. I have created my daily video for my one community, and I have already posted all 3 of my pieces of content before 9 a.m. Sometimes before 8 a.m. Yeah, before 9 a.m. And they're scheduled to go out. And then I have 1 hour and I'll like check emails or just love inside my communities. And then I'll go live at 10 o'clock. And sometimes after I'm done going live at 11, I'm done. Now, Mondays, I get to hang out with my community because I do coaching every Monday at 11, and it usually goes 11 to 12:30. And then I have a Zoom with my staff that I get on with that because we have a huge team help me run my communities, right? Help you guys, support you, free customer support and everything that you get. And then after that, I can be done with my day if I want. But sometimes I block out another time and I just block my time. But I've learned to leverage time. Yeah. I'm going to master it. That's the mindset, my friend. Yes. That's it. That's it. Because I'll share this with you guys. I sucked. Yeah. First of all, you can never manage your time. There's not such thing as time management. It's you pay attention to what you do during the time you have. Think about it. We all have 24 hours in our day. It's what we do with the 24 hours. Like, look at Tony Robbins. He's got like 17 business. He's a billionaire. How does he do that? Because he knows he knows priority focused time. He's got the same 24 hours in you. How is he running businesses, having families, doing everything? Because he knows what's important during his time. He doesn't try to manage his time. We can't manage it. We're going to have 24 hours in our day no matter what. It's what we do with the time that makes the difference. And you can decide with that. Like, I can break down a 24-hour day and I'm like, how the hell do you not have time? It's what you do with your time. Become aware of it. One of the best pieces of advice that was given to me when I was learning to build businesses, and that was block my time. Pay attention to what I did every 15 minutes for 1 week. After 2 days, I saw the gaps. I saw the gaps. After 2 days. Yeah. I saw the gaps after 2 days. So that's it. So it's like, you just got to get good time. So anyway, let me share this with you. I could not get my three videos done in 2 hours when I first started because I was so in my head. I was trying to be perfect. I was like, this is ridiculous. So I batch created my content. I would literally bring 7 shirts into my office and I would create 3 videos, change my shirt, 3 videos and change my shirt. By the time I got to video number 4, I was so out of my head. I was in my heart and I created really good content and I could get all 21 videos done in 2 hours. And all I had to do every day is post 3 videos. If it's taking you more than 2 hours a day to post 3 videos, it's because you got to apply this, right? You got to have a system. Okay, you got to create that, just like I shared with you guys today. And if you missed me covering this was huge for your success. Make sure you go back and watch the replay on YouTube because this will be available on YouTube. Yeah, this will be available on YouTube. I am a living testimonial, right? I did it. I've done it. This is why I want you guys to learn from my mistakes so you can just implement that. So yeah, people don't understand the 2-hour workday because they're not understanding. Like, my content is always working for me. My automated system is always working for me. Like, I watched 4 customers come through my notifications. Let me see, dang it, I don't have it set up on this phone. 4 customers came through my notifications when I'm hanging out with you guys, right? I have multiple different incomes. So I don't know what channel they came from or what they were, but I have multiple different income streams now. 4. You guys didn't say, hold on, guys, I get on the phone. Hold on, I have to DM. You didn't see any of that. My automations did all the work. This is what I'm not the mentor to help you hustle more. I'm the mentor to help you get your life and your time back. So you have more time to do the things that you love. Yeah. Okay. I'm out. I am going to master. That's it, you guys. Every time you got that, I call it stinking thinking. Every time you have that stinking thinking come in, just tell yourself, I'm going to master this. Because if you're willing to master something new in your life, you can change your life. And guess what? I believe in you. And you're worthy of this. You're here right now listening to me. You are worthy of this, my friend. And I want you to get off of here and I want you to go look at yourself in the mirror and I want you to point to yourself and be like, I am worthy. And I'm going to do this and I'm going to change my family's life. I'm going to change my life and I'm going to make myself proud. If you told yourself that every day in the mirror, guess what? You wouldn't even recognize yourself in 90 days. Okay, so I'm out of here. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me. And Dawn, thank you for moderating. You're the best. Yes, have grace with yourself. Absolutely, my friend. Yes, I'm going to master the program. Yeah, you're going to master your message. You're going to implement the skills and you're going to master it. You'll not even recognize your life. I'm so fired up for you guys. Have an extra cash for the holidays and then making 2026 the best year of your life. You guys ready? Because I'm going to be here to help you. So YouTube, I'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. You guys have been awesome. Again, I'm doing a free webinar tonight. If you want to jump on that webinar, if you're inside my community, it's the pinned post. Check it out. If you're not in my community, go right here. Okay. Put your email in. I'm also going to send you a gift of the Freedom Formula PDF blueprint. You're going to love it. And then email me. Find my email. It could be your spam or promotions. Find it. Send me an email, and I will reply back to that with the link to get registered for the webinar tonight. You'll love it. If you can't attend live, that's okay. I'll send you the replay, but you got to get registered. Okay. Thanks, everybody. YouTube, you've been awesome. See you tomorrow. And TikTok.